burnout to me is really defined as kind of losing sense of hope in the work that we do, whether it's, professional work or outside of work. I think that there are avenues to be able to help counteract some of the things that promote burnout. Providing structure to our lives, I think professional lives is really important. Allowing ourselves to experience the joys and the challenges. Sometimes we forget to experience the joy. We forget to remind ourselves of all the good stories, the cures, the getting a job after a colectomy, going to school and graduating after having a hernia surgery. We forget about that stuff because that's what we expect all the time. We just expect those good outcomes, and we only really are affected emotionally when we have negative ones. Well, I think the opposite needs to happen. I think we need to really reflect on that and say, you know what? I remember this gentleman. He did this, and look at him now. And I was honored to be a part of that rehabilitation for him, to get onto the other side of an operation. So I think being intentional about that, whether it's journaling or just going through, I record my outcomes and I have a database. And so that's really very informative for me, both in the joys and the challenges aspect of it. And then I think the other aspect of it is to remember why, the why behind what we do. For me, my decision was really based on mission work, of really going overseas and doing the work, and it's continually fed and supported by my faith. Not everyone is in that situation. For others, it's maybe a humanitarian social justice issue, whatever it is, whether it's a passage from a John Sobrino book, or if it's a John Berwick quote, or if it is, liberation theology and Father Gutierrez. Those things are there. I believe those things are planted in our lives. They're what kept us actually interested in the beginning. And I think that if we continually recircle and refuel ourselves with those, then that will help us. That's the fuel that allows us to propel forward and continue in the path. Because I think that I know that I saw burnout in the traditional practice. I saw that with my colleagues. I've definitely seen it in the area that I am now, but I am continually surprised and continually motivated by the fact that the why behind our work is what makes us even stronger in the area of the underserved. It's a matter of being intentional, of refueling and refreshing that, and also just being in community with other people who care about those things.
Thanks for watching the IHI YouTube channel. If you liked the video you just watched, make sure to leave us a comment below and let us know what you thought. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to our channel so that you'll know when there are great new IHI videos ready to be watched. You can also find us on Twitter and Facebook.